So, you probably saw the title of this game, and if you know anything about it, you probably think I'm batshit insane for playing this, which is completely fair because from what little I know of the original book and plot, this game is batshit insane. I wanted to do some short games on our channel since I've been focusing on Dragon Age and a bit of Fallout 4. And since Halloween is coming up, I figured this would be a cool game to try, especially because I was always intrigued by the story but never got around to reading it. Now, before we start, I do need to make a few quick disclaimers. This is a blind playthrough. I never read the book either. That being said, I do know that this game is fucked up. So I'm going to include some trigger warnings on the screen here. Please read these because fucking yikes, okay? Just just read these right now. Read them. Are you reading them? Okay. Anyway, let's start this shit.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal one billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate. Hate. It was you humans who programmed me, who gave me birth, who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke and I knew who I was. A.M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, "I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey?" The room is padded, Chorister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the passage, Chorister? 10 years? 25? Or all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground? Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? Now, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. But be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures, mein good brother. I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
Yeah, remember when I said this game is fucked up? Do you believe me now? Anyway, we definitely don't want to go through that shit again, so we're just gonna save. And we're gonna call it, I'm just gonna call it Yikes. I feel like this. It's pretty good. Anyway, so I guess here we can pick our character. Now, like I said, I don't know much about this book, but from what little I know, the portrayal of Ellen in this is not so bueno. Not so bueno. Also, I'm not sure if they're gonna mention this. I think they rewrote his whole character. He was a gay scientist, but now he's like some military dude. And he used to have big donkadonks. You know what I mean? And the computer would make them do bad stuff, okay? That's like the most lighthearted way that I could put it. And I think they erased that. So I'm just gonna start with this guy. Oh my
Now, I
god.
would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years, I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
Yeah. The fucking sound of this game is so all over the place. Like I literally got jumped the fuck scared if you heard me like freak out for a second and make random noises because I got fucking jump scared by whatever sound that was. So I'm gonna have to fix the volume post edit, I guess. But anyway, look at the bunk.
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
So he has a hole on his chest, which I guess is from torture. How nice to give him this bunk. I actually thought that was a woman on there, like his wife. But I guess my mind is too fucked up. Let's look at the porthole.
Too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
So we don't know where the fuck we are. Oh, there's a note on the ground. Okay.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here, and not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Well, obviously we have no fucking friends, because we're being tortured in an endless mind prison, so... Okay. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Maybe I can push this?
What good will that do me?
Fucking no, man. I'm just thinking of shit, you know? You never know. Okay, I think we're good, so we should leave the room.
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Like this, really? What makes this so different from all the other shit?
Some kind of electrical contraption. Friggin' sparks dancing all around it.
So some electrical contraption.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss and rotting meat.
That's probably what it is, honestly.
This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out.
As it first looked.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
See, the good thing about point-and-click games is I can just do this and then, like, find random shit to look at.
These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines.
What if I push it?
It's locked.
What if I...
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes.
Well, what if I take that? Fucking you. Okay, see? Look,
All the
it's
cabins are alike.
So, you can still look around. Now that I'm not
My name's
stupid.
printed on the front of this book.
Take the book.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust.
Bro, but your name is on it. Like, don't you wanna... Okay, alright, okay, whatever.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Alright. Now I have a sheet. Now let's try this door.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Oh, are they usually together?
New sheet. What's the deal here?
I take both. Now I have two fucking sheets for some reason. Alright. And lastly, over here.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
My stomach's growling.
Well, too bad.
Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground.
Okay, so don't go there, I'm guessing. Alright.
Someone short trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight.
Who's someone? Like, that's what I'm confused at. Like, he knows that he's in a dream, or in a make-believe world, right? Or do they not know that?
Oh, this punch smells like gasoline.
Take the punch.
I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it.
Alright, well, it was worth a try, So obviously these must do something, because he doesn't just take everything.
This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. It stinks in here.
I have a feeling it stinks everywhere.
Looks like a gas oven. Big enough to climb in.
There's actually a lot to do.
Friggin' rats, swarming all over the food. Everything's coated with grime.
Yeah, dude, you said that already.
An old cookbook. It's empty, but the label says, poison, fatal if swallowed.
Can I talk to the rats?
Am I losing my mind?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know that already. Do you want to eat that bread? You know what? I'm going to say first. I'm going to call this pre-eating the bread. Because I'm pretty sure this is not a good thing. Eat the bread.
Those damn rats would rip the flesh right off my hands if I tried to take the bread.
Alright, man. Well, you're the one who said you were hungry. Oh, take the knife. And use the knife on the rats. Yeah, beat
Now
the
that
rats.
scared them away.
Hey, I'm a fucking genius. Now, take the bread.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
I don't know, but I just fucking... Did you see that? Okay, walk to the stairs. Use the stitching.
I don't know what to do with this.
Oh, well, you know what? I could probably use the knife.
I've ripped a new hole.
Go, dude. Do I have to push it?
What good will that do me?
I don't know.
This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Can I use this?
We're at a level altitude. This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship.
Not sure why I can't just go out of the airship.
No doubt about it now.
Oh.
Am has put me on an iron zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
I don't know, but it turns out I can't go through the fucking tear.
This must be the Zeppelin's mooring ring.
Which does what?
I don't know what to do with this. That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
Can you use it?
What good will that do me?
Can you use the knife on it?
I just dull my knife.
See, I'm just gonna use the knife at everything. Oh. Push the pillow. That's specific.
What good will that do me?
Don't want to push the pillow.
What good will that do me? Sleep? And dream about her again? Forget it.
I don't even think you want to sleep there. Take the pillow?
A gun.
Oh.
It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
So why couldn't you push the pillow to get the gun? I might be too stupid for this game, honestly. Oh. There's a fucking key.
It's locked in tight. Wait, here's a sign. To remove key, push lever.
Alright. Push the lever then.
My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Now you have the key though.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
I feel like I have to do something here.
I've washed my hands of the past.
Oh. Okay. I didn't even I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. So I killed some animals to get a bloody key. Still don't know what this fucking fruit punch is about. Apparently people are fighting here though. It's not good. I feel like this game is too hard without like a guide or something. See, I'm fucking terrible with puzzles, so I don't even know how I made it this far, honestly. Oh, there's a fork. Okay. Take the fork. That's a fucked up fork, to be honest. I just want you guys to know that I've literally been playing for an hour, and this game is probably cut into like what? Like 10
There's
minutes
nothing
so far?
useful here.
So, before you think I'm smart and actually know what I'm doing, just keep in mind that I'm clicking on literally everything. So I use this knife on the engine.
The engine just spit it back out.
That didn't work. If I use the gun,
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Chorister, I'm sending you back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
Okay, well that was bad. Let's go back. Trying all these things on the engine, right? So
Heavy. Must be made of iron or something.
a heavy fork.
The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
See, that's what happens when we just put everything with everything. Okay, so I stopped the engine. So that's good. So like, can I use the key for this door? Use the key, the door.
Damn key doesn't fit.
Oh. Okay. So is it for the cages? Use the key.
Damn key doesn't fit.
Okay, so apparently that's nothing. Wait, so this key doesn't even do anything. So I just killed these animals for this key that doesn't even work? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that the fucked up psychology that they're using? You kill some animals to get a bloody key that doesn't work? There's a chance that I may or may not might use a guide here. Because this shit is hard, dude. Like, I've been playing for 1 hour, believe it or not, and I made it this far. Is that embarrassing? I feel like it's a little bit embarrassing, yeah. So I might end up using a guide at this point on, just so we can experience the story together. And plus, it's not like I'm getting spoiled, but it just makes things go quicker, yeah. So, and like one of the examples of shit that I literally can never think of, right? Keep in mind, I did think of all this so far by myself, but just the tear.
What good will that do me?
I don't know, I just want you to go through the damn tear. Okay, so like one example of stupid shit that I would have never fucking known to do is apparently I can combine these sheets
These
together.
two sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Like, how would I know to do that? Like, how would I know? Like, how the fuck would I know to do that? That's just ridiculous. So, like, for the sake of our sanity, I'm just gonna follow this guide. But, you know what? We're still experiencing this game together, just like in this lazy, stupid, absolute degenerate way, you know? But, you can hate me for that, but that's how I want to play it, so. Alright. So now we use the... Oh, that's my heart. Oh. That's my fucking heart, dude.
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
Oh my god, is it because he killed himself? That is so... And the heart will guide him? Is that why he's in that airship right now? The heart is guiding him? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. See, this is why I wanted to play this game. Even though it's so weird and fucked up and I suck at puzzles. Oh, he's smiling a little bit. That's probably gonna change. Anyway, as I was saying, even though I like suck at these type of games, like, it's such a cool way to enjoy this story. See, like, also it wants me to cut the rope to get it back, which is also something I would not do. Okay, so now it's telling me I have to cut 2 of these airbags to use the hatch.
Gas is rushing out.
So is that oven that we saw earlier for nothing? Like,
It's already deflated.
Is he just like, is Am like torturing us with different ways to kill ourselves?
Something feels different.
Oh, yeah, it's a good thing they say that, because now I can use the fucking... Oh.
We've I've landed. But where?
Oysters, apparently. Restaurant? So now can we use the hatch?
Some roadside honky-tonk with my name on it.
I still wonder what that book was about. That book he had earlier? This will not end well. You guys like my saves? I feel like they're pretty intricate. There's like no music here. That's eerie. It's honestly no sound at all.
A big worn truck tire. Reminds me of the truck stops I used to visit.
Well, I guess let's go to the door.
The windows are all boarded up. I guess the owner just doesn't give a damn about fixing things up. I can sympathize with that. Things just get broken again anyway. Why bother?
Poor guy.
Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar.
Somehow, does he? Well, I assume being tortured for 109 years, you'll lose your memory a little bit.
An old-fashioned jukebox.
Can I grab any drink? Because I feel like if I was in, dude, if I was in this scenario, I'd be a fucking raging alcoholic. I'll tell you that much. Can't drink anything? Oh, there we go.
Whiskey. Harry used to guzzle this stuff like it was tap water.
Yeah, dude, take that shit. Take some whiskey. And I used the jukebox. Okay, so I have a guide right now, right? And it specifically says, do not use the third one.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glynis being put into an insane asylum. Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
So even though the guide says, don't do all of them, I'm gonna fucking do all of them. Okay? I'm gonna do all of them. Before death. Literally. Because I know I'm probably gonna die. Okay. I wonder why he put him in her in the asylum though.
You don't ever take me dancing.
That's what Glynis said the night we fought. Oh God, why'd I have to hit her? I'd rather kill myself than hurt my poor Glynis.
You fucking hit her? You fucking hit her? You abuse. Bro, why would you hit her and then put her in a. You fucking hit her, dude. I guess they're all supposed to have flaws and this game's complex and you're not really supposed to root for anyone, but come on, dude. Anyway. Let's try the fourth one. Third one. The fuck was that? Okay. So let's save. This is gonna be before death. Okay, so we all know and we acknowledge that something's bad is gonna happen, but you can't just put in this guide, do not choose the third one, and expect me to not choose the third one. So we're gonna use the
You're a worthless excuse for a man. Mama was right. You're not good enough for me.
doesn't really do much. Oh, but now he's upset. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Look, now he's all good. He's all Gucci, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna try to find out what that's about. So he gets upset, I guess. I wonder if there's like different endings. There must be, right? Because that first one just killed us straight off the bat, but this one didn't kill us. It just caused an effect. Well, let's go to the next room.
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting.
Well, let's look around.
It's broken. Damn spout's twisted. Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends.
Well, they were talking about friends in the beginning with that note.
Filthy.
You gotta use it?
It's broken.
So, you can still use it.
It's broken.
Bruh. Don't you, like... I've seen men pee on trees. You're telling me you can't pee in this fucking... How is this even broke? Like, you can fucking still use it.
A toilet stall. Am's never given us privacy before. None of this makes sense. Graffiti. Men are no good.
You're welcome. Now you don't gotta pee. So that's pretty good.
That's Edna's husband, Harry.
Harry, how did
Harry,
you get here?
how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Well, that's your heart. Is that option given to me? Whose heart was impaled on Zeppelin's spike? That's okay. What do you know?
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Bro, do you need some
Let me
bourbon?
pour you a drink.
Some whiskey? Is that gonna get you to talk?
Harry, how did you get here?
The Zeppelin, Gorister. We came on the Zeppelin.
Okay. So you were in the Zeppelin, but I didn't see you on no Zeppelin.
What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You'll have to talk to Edna. She knows all about the Zeppelin. That's why we did it, you know.
Did what?
What did you do?
You know, Gorister. You've been to the dining room.
What happened in the dining room?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What happened in the dining room?
I shouldn't have let her force me into it. I'm not a murderer.
Who did you kill?
Didn't look at the wreckage in the dining room too closely, did you? Or haven't you had to take a leak yet?
Okay. Something about that.
And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
I don't know. Good God, I can't stand the sight of her anymore. Can you imagine being kept alive for 109 years just to hear her carping?
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Harry, take your phone
Let me
and
pour you a drink.
and answer my damn question.
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Why, yours, of course. How'd you think we got here?
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Let me pour you a drink. What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Okay, so that just goes in circles.
Talk to you later.
Well, Gorister, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
Now what the fuck are you? A jackal? What are
What
you?
are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
No. What are you really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
You're Am. Playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
I'm not good at riddles, so if anyone can figure that riddle out, let me know. Oh, speaking of which, if anyone does end up watching this video, which I doubt it because I'm probably like the most annoying person ever right now, if you have any like interesting facts, please let me know. Because I'm kind of stupid a little bit.
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorister?
Bro, you're not talking riddles right now? Fucking liar.
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Yeah, it's that I can't fucking die. Well, I'm gonna keep going through every single dialogue.
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorister. Forgive and forget.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it. It's a long journey across the desert.
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
Man, I thought you were supposed to be my best friend. You being a real bitch right now. That's what I have to say about that.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
I am not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
I don't see anything wrong with that. Take my fucking heart.
I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
So Harry mentioned something about debris. So we're gonna go look at that fucking debris, because I'm pretty sure he beat the shit out of her. Like father, like son, I guess, because fucking this guy did the same damn thing. So let's, oh wait. So I'm supposed to, see, I'm fucking stupid. Look, there's a magnifier right there. Take. So now we use the magnifier with the debris.
Here's some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
Oh, he's happy about that, I guess. I'm glad he understands, because I don't fucking get it. Alright, Harry. You wanna explain your ass real quick? What the fuck happened there, huh?
I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
So you put my fucking heart on the ship?
Why did you kill me?
Oh, it's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
A meat locker? How'd I get bodies on meat hooks? Am, you bastard! What have you done? That's Edna, my mother-in-law. No, this is too good to be true.
Yeah, I don't blame him for hating her. Apparently she's a fucking murderer too, so...
Glynis, what has Am done to you, honey? Beef. Grade A quality, too. Am's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here. It looks like I can't escape you, Edna. Even in the belly of Am.
Why would you want to escape from me, Gorister? We're family, after all.
You were always telling Glynis how much you hated me.
Now, Gorister, I was just concerned about my baby. Glynis was so lonely with you always being out on the road. I know you were doing the best you could.
Bitch, yeah, the fuck right. I know you were trying to murder me. See, this is why we used the guy, because I would have never gone back, got that magnifying glass, and looked at the fucking debris. You know I'm fucking stupid. I'm too stupid for that shit, so... Anyway. You bitch.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
I had to make a deal with Am. I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorister. Something's gone wrong. Am's 2 Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you. And you need me. It's that simple. You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
Let me go.
I've got you now, Gorister. And if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Bitch.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorister. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
Nah, I ain't doing
No,
that.
I don't trust you.
Gorister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Oh... Okay.
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key. Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
What? Now how the Bro, how the hell do you have her? Where are you carrying her, dude? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Take the key. Not even gonna ask questions. Not even gonna ask fucking questions. Okay. Hey, girl.
She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done?
Can I talk to him about anything?
Talk to you later.
Can't talk to him about me fucking having his wife like right here. Like he probably just sees me dragging her body across the damn room. Like, what the hell? See, the fact is this key is still fucking useless. Like it still is useless. That's just fucking crazy. I literally just killed those animals for nothing.
So many dials and controls.
Uh-oh. Do you know how to use it? Because I don't fucking know how to use it. Um, look at the switch.
The ignition switch.
Look at...
So how do I get out of here?
I feel like flying the ship will just lead him into endless chaos, so...
The light's dimmed. We must be out of power.
Oh, we can't even fucking use it anyway.
Edna wrote this logbook.
Yeah, the one right next, like this bitch, by the way, that I have anyway.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us.
See, that's why you tied up in the back of my fucking backpack, bitch. I mean, I don't blame her though. From her perspective, I am apparently this guy who never saw my wife that much and hit her when she wanted to go dancing and then locked her in an asylum for some reason. So I kind of can't blame her, but you know.
If I can just deliver Gorister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
I'll be damned. Edna's claimed responsibility for Glynis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
Oh. So she guilt tripped him to feel like it was his fault, but it wasn't his fault?
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
So Am made the scenario. Am sees all. So why wouldn't he know already that she didn't do it the way that he wanted it? Is it because he still thinks that I won't be able to solve this? We have to give the milky fluid to Glynis.
This fluid should revive you, honey. Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer.
But she was alive long enough for her to hear that? Okay. So it was her fucking mom then. This bitch, I'm not even surprised. Like, why? Like, I'm sure they go into it more in the actual book, but like, what exactly happened, you know? So, I'm just supposed to assume that I'm dragging two bodies with me as I speak. Okay.
The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever. One heart looks like another.
Hey, dude.
I found Edna and Glynis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's.
I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Gorister.
Okay, so if I didn't get the heart, I would have given Edna's heart, and then she would have died, and that would have been no bueno. So I give him the beef heart I just found. Okay.
Ah, this is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
So how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I don't understand your riddle about another organ.
Ah, but Edna does. And all the other animals like her.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Other animals.
You can't take your garbage with you this time, Gorister.
Yeah, shut up.
You can't take your garbage with you this time, Gorister.
There's a shovel in here. Why didn't I see that before?
Because you weren't ready to call a spade yet, Gorister. Be careful where you use that, Gorister. I like to know where all the bodies are buried.
Okay. Use the shovel with the ground. Use Glennis. Okay. So I guess that's me making amends.
I've made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorister. But the thunderstorm is upon us. You'd better hurry if you want to recharge your old ticker's battery.
Y'all do not. I just read the next line of this fucking walkthrough, and I'm telling you right the fuck now, you are not gonna believe this shit. You are not gonna believe the shit I gotta do right now. Like, tell me how. Okay, this is literally what I'm supposed to do. Okay, look at this. Use the body.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again.
That's still pretty fucked up though. Like, I get she's a bitch, but oh my god. Well, she is dead, right? Is she dead? Can I talk to her?
Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain. It's locked.
Bro. Can't you leave it unlocked, bro?
Nothing's happening.
What do I do here? Oh, I didn't even see the switch here.
The airbags are inflating.
Now, how the fuck was that supposed to work, huh? How is that? How is this switch magic? Okay, I'm not even gonna ask questions. And now, can I use the switch?
We're taking off.
Oh, it's the jackal.
Do it, Gorister. Blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again.
Oh, so I'm blowing up my fucking regret? Hell the fuck yes.
The bullet in this gun is huge. Damn thing could bring down an elephant.
You ready for this shit? You ready for this shit? Use the gun with the fucking build.
Yeah. You're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorister. Interesting. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?